The Kalahari Desert was the final camp in our African adventure. Located in Botswana and extending into South Africa and Namibia, this region is comprised mostly of arid flatlands. But before heading to the desert, I'd like to share with you some of the wildlife that we observed. Looking around, you'd swear you were in a movie. Zebras, elephants, jackals, springboks, baboons, wildebeests. You'd have thought that King Mufasa himself was lurking in the mountaintops, maintaining order. We learned all about animals, and there was so much to hear between the information shared by our guides and the animals themselves. So, let me be your Steve Irwin for a moment and allow me to share some of the marvels that we saw in Botswana's animal kingdom. The giraffe. What an interesting creature. Their long necks allow them to eat from treetops and also provide a vantage point for incoming danger. Not very agile at only 35 miles per hour, but their long legs have a strong kick, and their herds make for difficult targets. Of course, they're very vulnerable to the lions, of which we saw many, some of them brazen enough to rest right next to our vehicle. But what else would you expect? It's good to be the king. Check out the zebras. Did you know they have a very dangerous bite? And that they sound like this? And have you ever heard a baboon before? They sound like this. And then there were the wild dogs, referred to as painted dogs by the local people, living in packs of 8, 15, or more. It makes it easier for them to corner their prey. There was a moment when our guide told us it seemed like they were going in for a kill, but I wasn't prepared to handle that kind of a sight. So we went off in a different direction. These are not your lassie type of dogs. Heading to the desert, we were excited to see what was going to be next. That day brought amusement, wonder, and smiles, especially for my wife, Kathy, as she found herself surrounded by meerkats. Have you ever seen these guys? These critters were very friendly and curious, standing on their hind legs, much like little people. And here they are, taking care of their babies in very deep bolt holes that they prepare, keeping them safe from predators. They approached Kathy with a long stare, seemingly greeting her with a question. Why are you here? And really, now what's the big fuss? So that's it. That's our experience in Africa. Inhabited by almost every creature known to man, seated far away from cities, streets, and modern hubbub, untouched by civilization, unblemished innocence, the cradle of humankind.